All right, everyone, welcome back into another NBA DFS video. My name is Eric Polzin, and I'm going to be breaking down this Wednesday 10-game slate. It is a pretty big one, and there's enough injury news this morning to make some educated lineup path decisions right now. So we'll be touching on that in this video. Just a reminder, if you guys enjoy this coverage, make sure to give a like and subscribe. That helps us be able to put out more content for you guys. And if you guys want access to any of the tools that you see in this video, click the link in the description below. All right, let's get into it. We'll start off with that injury report as always. So yes, there is some slate impacting news already, which is great. Bones Highland, he's going to be out for Denver, but also Nikola Jokic is going to be out in this one as well. So that is some big news there. And just looking at it, we'll start with that. With those players off the court, just looking at like the usage rate, Jeff Green is actually a decent play. He actually has the most minutes with just Jokic off the court out of anyone on the team. His usage rate is about 15%, and his per 36 DK total is 22 DK points. So like not a lock and load play, but if we get news that he's potentially going to start, you can kind of assume maybe 25 minutes. And let's just see what the model is thinking he's going to get minutes wise as well. So 25 minutes. So that would put him firmly into consideration for value price point play. And then after that, and I do worry that some people are just going to be going gung ho with DeAndre Jordan because it is kind of the simple pivot from Jokic to go with Jordan. Jordan has seen the second most minutes on the team with Jokic off the court. His usage rate is about 16%, which isn't that good, but his per 36 is going to be 36 DK points. Now, we got to see how many minutes he's projected to get. So his minutes are about 25. So yes, if he does get 25 minutes, he should be able to get you 20 plus DK points. That is what that is telling us. So at his current price point, that'd be a play that you could firmly just put in there for now. Obviously, we'll get back into the lineup process just going through the news right now, but we can see like there is a potential for some really strong value just right off the bat. Bruce Brown is also another player that could see, an increase in usage and playing time with Highland and also Jokic off the court. Played a lot of minutes. His usage rate ranges from 16 to 21%, 21% with Jokic off the court, 16 with Highland off the court. And his per 36 DK point total is around 30 DK points. So if we can get that out of 5.1, that's going to be a strong kind of price point play there for you. And then Jamal Murray as well. He is priced up, and that's going to be the worry, but he is also someone that you can expect to have a good game. He's been much more consistent as of recent. You look at his per 36 with Highland just off the court, averaging 36 DK points and a 26% usage rate. Stays about the same with Jokic off the court, actually. So he is someone I think we're firmly going to be looking at, especially in this matchup against New York. So from there, we got Pascal Siakam and Precious are out as well. Kind of straightforward with that. It's kind of spread out a decent amount. Otto Porter is also out as well, so it does make it a little bit more cloudy. A lot of the Toronto players are actually questionable, so we need to see what's going to happen there. That could open up a ton of value on the slate. So moving on, we got Tyler Hero out as well. Really what that shows us, and we'll get into that here, is that Gabe Vincent just becomes like a more safe play. He'd already be someone you could kind of consider on the slate, just with the minutes he's been getting, right around 30. But with Hero ruled out, he is someone that has seen about the most minutes on the team with him off. It's actually Max Strus has seen the most minutes with Tyler Hero off the court. But they both have about a 19% usage rate. But for Vincent, it's about a 5% increase in usage with Tyler Hero off the court. His per 36 DK point total is only 27. So definitely not a lock and load. But at this price point, 4.5, that is a very good price point. So he is certainly someone that should be safe and that you can look at as well. And then yes, Max Strus is someone you could certainly look at, has the most minutes with Tyler Hero off the court. Like I said, his usage rate is 19% with him off the court, and his per 36 DK point total is 29. Now, he is priced up a lot because of his 45 DK point total. So let's see what his price point is on FanDuel. Maybe he could be a play for us on FanDuel. No, I would say on both of them, he is kind of priced up too much to the point where he becomes a difficult play to make, just given the price point. And then lastly, just looking at Jimmy Butler as well. Jimmy Butler with Tyler Hero off the court is kind of crazy. 25% usage rate, which not shocking there, but his per 36 DK point total is 52 DK points. I would take 50 DK points from Jimmy Butler at 9K. I don't know about you guys, so that'd be a very interesting GPP play. And then the last of the injury news that I want to touch on is going to be in the Cleveland game. So Donovan Mitchell is currently questionable. If he said you're kind of just logging in Darius Garland, his usage rate with Mitchell off the court is 34, and his DK point total per 36 is 53. So Garland would be a lock if Mitchell sits. And then Jared Allen is going to be out, versus the Bucks. Now, Mobley should be a strong price point play, and he actually becomes a better play if Mitchell sits. But he's someone you can certainly look at. Does have a nice high ceiling. just his floor hasn't been as safe as you would want it to. So he'd be someone that's a GPP only play. And Kevin Love is also a decent play, but he is also priced up to the point where it's tough. The real play, the real value would be Cedi Osman, who with just Jared Allen off the court has seen a decent amount of minutes. His usage rate with him off the court is 18%, and his per 36 DK point total is 25 DK points. So I don't think he would get like 36 minutes, maybe 25, and you can get 18 to 20 DK points out of him. Obviously at 3.6, that wouldn't be too terrible. All right, so I really went through the injury situation in depth there, so let's just get into the value. So as always, I like to start with the FanDuel value. DFS is popping up as a value on FanDuel once again. It seems like that is every slate with DFS, so you could certainly play him. Andrew Nembhard here is someone that is popping up. That's because Chris Durante is still out. And then you also have the potential that Tyrese Halliburton could sit. So, if he sits, Andrew Nembhard, he'd be someone that you're certainly looking at. Would be a very strong price point play. You could expect him to get 30 minutes in this one. Even still, it should be a strong value play. Buddy Hield would be a decent play. Ben Mathurin, they would all kind of get a big bump if Halliburton is obviously ruled out. Torrey Craig was popping up there, I think 2 slates ago. Once again, a decent value play, just given the minutes. That makes sense. Cam Reddish is very interesting. Got to see if he's going to start. New York's been doing some strange stuff there. So that'd be something just before lineup lock. Check on the Discord chat, see what's going on with the New York Knicks minutes wise and starting lineup wise. And then Patrick Williams just always seems to be kind of popping up as a value there too, guys. Just wanted to point that out. Kevin Love, yeah, you could possibly play him on FanDuel. I would say too priced up on DraftKings there. Same thing with Bol, although I don't really think he's a must play regardless. So let's move on to the DraftKings value, and then we touch on ownership and then give you guys a first look build. So Torrey Craig, DFS, KCP popping up there. Okay, let's see why. 32 minutes. Yeah, I guess if he gets 32 minutes, that'd be fine. Michael Porter Jr., yes, at his price point, that's a little bit better. Got to see if Aaron Gordon is going to play too, because if he sits, then yes, those two would be very strong price point plays. And then from there, more of the same, kind of what we are already expecting on this slate. So looking at, we already have an established set of players that we want to be on. That is good, because it is kind of a cloudy slate in terms of players you absolutely need to be on. Now, yes, Luka gets a great matchup going against Houston. Okay. He should be able to go off against Houston. That just should happen. So if you can afford to pay it for Luka, yes, please do it. So yeah, it's tough. Will Mitchell play? That's the biggest question. And if he isn't 100%, I don't see why he would play. So I do want to fit Garland in there, but we just don't know for sure if that's going to be the case. And he is priced up a lot, and that's another big issue on this slate. So DraftKings did a great job pricing. I do like Gabe Vincent for now. We'll put him in there. I also do like Bruce Brown. I'm going to play him at the forward spot. So then we got to find a shooting guard. Who can we put at shooting guard? I don't hate Kelly Oubre still with Gordon Hayward out. He's actually been playing well with Terry Rozier in the lineup. Mathurin would be an easy play if Tyrese Halliburton's out. Oh, Jalen Williams. I actually don't mind Jalen Williams as a play. Those minutes have been there for him. Price point wise, could easily go for 20 DK points. You look at it, 3 of his last 4 games, that's exactly what happened. So for now, I'll put him in the shooting guard spot. That is decent. As we can see, we have a decent amount of salary left over to be able to afford really whichever stud we want to pay it for. I don't hate Giannis in his matchup. I expect him to bounce back well from his game against Atlanta. They've had his number the last 2 games, and they're basically the only team that's been able to hinder his production pretty much. It's kind of strange, and they've actually took it to the Bucks the last 2 games. So just something strange there. I think a lot of people are going to be playing Mobley. We'll put him in there. Hope to get lucky. I wish we could fit Luka in there. Let's do a one with Luka in there and not Mobley, and see what we end up with. Dort, Dort could be okay. You're not loving it. It's not McDonald's for you guys. Bad joke. I apologize. Thad Young, could he get around 30 minutes again? Sure. But at this price point, it does make him a more difficult play. I wish Strauss we could fit in there. He's just priced up too much. Maybe Beauchamp, played 30 minutes the last 3 games, and that one was with Giannis back, has looked good, has been shooting the ball a lot, but he's been shooting the ball well, so it wouldn't be a guaranteed, but he could go for 30. That wouldn't be too shocking, especially with how Bobby Portis has struggled. Let's go with the Washington value real quick. For now, was popping up on the Occupy model as a decent value play. We'll plug him in there for now. Obviously, we have a lot of salary left over to make some pivots where we need to be by lineup lock. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Let's have a good slate. Remember to check out the links in the description below if you want access to any of the tools that you saw in this video. All right, thanks for watching. Let's have a good slate and good luck.